JoJo, and I would like to introduce a new team member to our news team, Jesse.
What's up, Knights? I'm Jesse.
So, Jesse, what school did you come from?
I actually came from Rancho and transferred from their news program.
That's nice. You're really gonna like Val. You know, we got teachers, we got students, we got tables, got everything you could have at a regular high school. You're gonna like it here. Our news team welcomes you.
Nice. Thank you, everyone. And now, here's some school news.
Hey Knights, I know we say this every week, but it's just a reminder to get community service hours done, especially for you seniors out there. This year is gonna fly by really quick. Now here's our school principal, Mr. Coelho, for some important information.
Good morning, Val. Happy Friday. Hope everyone's doing well and had a great week. A couple things. One, if you see Miss Kayla Betson around, she is an early grad, so she might not be around, but if you see her, please congratulate her. She is our Student of the Month for Moreno Valley for the month of January. She will be representing us over at the luncheon here this next Wednesday, or breakfast, sorry, this next Wednesday. So if you see her, congratulate her. It's a great honor, and she deserves it. Also, this coming up Monday, this Monday coming up, we have a blood drive. I want to encourage everyone to participate, give that life-saving blood because your blood saves lives. So please do so. Sign up with Ms. Kubota and ASB. They're the ones that sponsor it and are running it. So if you're interested, please see them. And finally, we do have a trip scheduled for Mount San Jacinto College for Thursday. If you're interested, please see Ms. Kubota. She's organizing that. Again, we try to get a lot of colleges out here to promote and to get you guys plugged into the colleges. So if you're interested, you think you may end up going to Mount San Jacinto, sign up. Maybe you go there and see something that interests you. And with that said, folks, have a great weekend. Teachers, thanks for doing what you do, and keep up the good work, and we'll see you Monday.
Thank you, Mr. Coelho. Now this Monday, January 22nd, ASB will be having their blood drive in the gym from 8:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. Passes will be handed out throughout the day, so you cannot just go to the gym. You must have a pass. Also, if you donate blood on the Power Red machine, this machine takes plasma out of your blood. You will get In-N-Out Burger in a future date to be announced. Also, I'm not done. You will be giving 3 hours of community service and a free t-shirt. So Knights, what are you waiting for? Go out and donate blood on Monday. Also, this will be the last time for this quarter. ASB will be giving community service hours. So now let's go to Nene to see how the weather will be for this week.
What's up, Knights? It's Nene doing this week's forecast. As you can see, starting today, it is 62 degrees with a chance of rain showers. Saturday will be 57 degrees, also a chance of rain showers. Sunday will be 62, partly cloudy. Monday is going to be 65 degrees, partly cloudy. Tuesday will be mostly sunny at 67 degrees. Wednesday will be partly cloudy at a high of 70 degrees. And then Thursday will be 69 degrees, partly cloudy. Well, that's it for this week's forecast. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you, Nate, for the weather report. And hey, students, did you know that all next week is Val's Kindness Challenge? The Kindness Challenge is a week to promote acts of kindness to one another and our campus. If you are caught picking up trash, helping a teacher, or just some other random acts of kindness, you will be given a reward.
I really like your watch. It's really nice.
I really like your earrings as well.
Thank you.
So Knights, now let's go to the one and only guy who needs no introduction, even though I'm introducing him right now, Coach Martin.
All right, guys, guess what? We are back in the weight room. And what do you say? 9 days down. That's right. You've already completed 9 days of the third quarter. So what does that mean to you as seniors? That means in 2 weeks, you have progress reports. That also means that this quarter only has roughly 34 days remaining. If you're not staying on top of your grades, you're done. You just got past Martin Luther King Day. That was Monday. Hey, know what else is going on? In 3 weeks, you have another 3-day weekend. Seniors, this is going to go fast. All my March graduates, if you're not on point, believe me, you're coming back quarter 4 And I'm going to love to see you in the weight room. Because most likely you need an elective first period. Stay focused. Stay on time with what you have to do. And also, next week, look at your Val Verde basketball team. First game is against Bayside. Bam! It is upon us. Last year, Val Verde able to make it to the semifinals. Hopefully this year we can bring the championship back to Val Verde High School. Again, good luck. And also, hey, 81 days left till summer. But I'm not counting. Talk to you guys later. Listen, grades, progress reports, 2 weeks.
Thanks, Coach. And I would like to give a little shout out to one of our news editors with his great editing on Coach's segment. Keep up the good work, Alvaro. Also, all you seniors out there, if you're planning to attend the prom, make sure you purchase your tickets ASAP. Tickets will be individually sold for $75. You can purchase your tickets with the bookkeeper. If you bring a date to the prom, you must get a permission slip from Mr. Toth. Also, if you plan on attending grad night, it will be held at Universal City and you will be taken on a coach bus. The price of the ticket is $135. Now here's Mr. McCarrick with some more school news.
Good morning, Val Verde High Knights, and welcome back to the second half of our school year. Now, for this next 2 quarters, all your grades are important because it's either you're trying to graduate this year or you're trying to return to your home school for next year. So here's some tips I have for you for scheduling this quarter. 1, if you do have a scheduling change, we can definitely try to see if we can make things happen. But first, you got to go through your advisory teacher. Give your request to your advisory teacher and try to be specific as you can. And your advisory teacher will email me your schedule request and I'll get to you as soon as I can. Right now we have about 70-something kids we're expecting to come our way. So it might take a couple days for me to see you, but I'll make sure it happens. 2, for my seniors graduating in March, you got to do 2 things. 1, get your 10 hours of community service. And 2, most importantly, get your FAFSA done. That's a new graduation requirement, and that's good for you so you have money for next year if you're thinking about college. So that's all my tips for this week. If you're looking for school, we will have Moreno Valley College field trips. We'll have Mount San Jacinto field trips. We'll have Ben Clark Center field trips. So take a look at different opportunities of checking out programs for after you graduate from high school. Thank you guys and have a good weekend.
Thank you, Mr. McCarrick. Now here's our weekly sports segment created by my amigo who's sitting right next to me, JoJo. Please roll the segment.
What's up, Knights? It's JoJo back with your school news, and I'm here to update you on the postseason. So the Tennessee Titans were able to secure a spot in the divisional round of the playoffs after beating the Kansas City Chiefs on January 6, 2018, 22-21, along with the Atlanta Falcons that beat the Los Angeles Rams 26-13. The next day, the Jacksonville Jaguars also secured a spot by beating the Buffalo Bills 3-10. And the New Orleans Saints took the final opening in the divisional round by beating the Carolina Panthers 26-31. The Philadelphia Eagles, Pittsburgh Steelers, Minnesota Vikings, and New England Patriots secured a first-round bye week for the playoffs and are looking to take another step closer to the Super Bowl with the win in the divisional round. But on January 13, 2018, the Eagles beat the Falcons 15-10, securing a spot in the NFC Championship game, along with the Patriots securing a spot in the AFC Championship game, beating the Titans 14-35. On January 14, 2018, the Jaguars beat the Steelers 45-42 and will be traveling to New England to play the Patriots in the AFC Championship. The Vikings pulled off a last-second win against the Saints, beating them 29-24. Vikings quarterback Case Keenum threw a 61-yard touchdown pass to Stephon Diggs for the game-winning touchdown. That play will be considered one of the greatest plays in NFL history. The Vikings will be making their way to Philadelphia to play the Eagles for the NFC Championship and a chance to play in the biggest game in history. Best of luck to those teams on their fight to the Super Bowl. Watch both these games on January 21st, 2018. This is this week's sports segment. I'm JoJo. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you, JoJo, for that segment. Now, Mr. Velasquez has asked students to take care of their Chromebooks. There have been Chromebooks that have been damaged, and remember, you are responsible for them. Also, students, we want to broaden your musical horizons here at Val. Here's a music lesson on the one and only Smokey Robinson. Here's Trinity with this week's music segment.
What's to the nights? It's your girl Trin, and I'm back today with your music history. Today I will be talking about Smokey Robinson, known as the King of Motown.
With another girl, seeming like I'm having fun. Although she may be cute, she's just a substitute. Ooh, baby, cause you're the permanent one. So take a good look at my face. See my smile looks out of place.
Singer, songwriter, and record producer Smokey Robinson was born William Robinson Jr. on February 19, 1940 in Detroit, Michigan. Growing up in a rough neighborhood, Robinson started out singing in local groups in the early 1950s. He formed the Matadors, which later became the world-famous group The Miracles. The Miracles scored their first big hit, Shop Around, in 1960. They developed quite a following with their energetic R&B sound. The group has numerous hits, including You Really Got a Hold on Me and I Got That Second Emotion. Robinson went solo in 1972, creating a more mellow sound for himself, often associated with romantic soul music. He released such successful albums as A Quiet Storm and Touch the Sky. The mid-1980s were a difficult time for him as he battled a drug addiction. Robinson openly discussed his cocaine problem as well as many other personal topics in his 1989 autobiography, Smokey Inside My Life. He has credited his recovery from substance abuse to his religious faith. Still a popular entertainer, Robinson continues to perform live. He also has been busy as a public speaker, talking to groups about his personal experiences, exploring new business opportunities. Robinson formed a food company called Smokey Robinson Foods, which includes a line of ready-to-eat meals. A dedicated entertainer, Robinson continues to record new music and maintain a busy tour schedule. In 2009, he released the studio album Time Flies When You're Having Fun in 2012. Robinson gave an impressive performance on the television competition Dancing with the Stars around the same time. The Miracles were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Well, nice. That's it. This is your girl Trin, back to the studio.
Thank you, Trinity. Always a great job. Now, ASB wants you to know that they're selling sweatshirts for $20 and t-shirts for $15. Also, buy your spirit gear from ASB, which are caps and beanies and other items. To find out more, visit the student store. Now, let's go to Star, who is out in the field talking with Mr. Taylor about his new acting class in 5th period.
Good morning, Knights. I'm Star, and I'm here with Mr. Taylor. Mr. Taylor, I hear you have an acting class. Is that right?
That is true, Star.
What will students have to do to get into this acting class?
Well, first of all, they just have to be interested in learning the beginnings of acting. A lot of people think that acting is just getting up in front of people and doing these things, but it's actually an art form. It's being able to control your voice, your body, and make it look natural. So it's just going to be a beginning course on that.
And what period would this class be?
It'll be period 5, and we'll be working out of a textbook, one of the textbooks that I learned when I became an actor, when I studied to become an actor some 30 years ago, called Acting is Believing.
Acting is believing. That's really good. What made you want to do this for our Knights?
Well, we have a top-notch, world-class teen vision. So I thought that maybe I could help Mr. Del Campo with some of his films in terms of the acting of the students, because you know, when you're in competition, you always want to do your best and have the best. So I felt that I could help the students and Mr. Del Campo by giving the students here the basics on acting.
Well, Knights, there you have it. Come to Mr. Taylor's class if you want to be an actor. Back to you guys in the studio.
Yes, please come, and only come if you're interested, so we can have some fun, okay?
Thank you, Star. And last but not least, Mr. Hallian wants to welcome everybody back to school starting his new year right. Since this is the last half of the school year for you seniors, Mr. Hallian calls it Showtime. Let's go to Mr. Hallian and Shania to welcome everyone back.
Well, Shania, we're back for the third quarter. Do you know what time it is?
What time is it?
Pop, it's showtime.
Showtime.
Guess who's back again? They don't know?
They don't know?
Well, they'll know when we walk in. Wearing Cuban links, designer minks, Inglewood's finest shoes. Don't look too hard, might hurt yourself.
They give the color the red, the blues.
Ooh, I'm a dangerous man with some money in my pocket.
Keep up.
So many pretty girls around me and they're waking up the rocket.
Keep up.
Why you mad? Fix your face.
Not
Ain't
my fault you be jogging.
Players only.
Put
your biggie fingers to the moon and get them up, get them up. Here, you do. She do too much. She extra.
You extra.
She do too much.
Thank you, Mr. Hallian and Shania. Mr. Hallian says for everyone to have a good last half of the year and to keep your pinky fingers to the moon. I forgot one more thing. Seniors, there is a FAFSA workshop, and this is a requirement for graduating. This will be held on Wednesday the 31st, so please sign up in room 307 or room 203.
After our newscast, please stay tuned for a video. This is a good video on CTE programs offered at Norco College. Again, it will play right after our newscast. Well, Knights, from all of us here at the news team, we would like to thank you for watching. I'm JoJo.
And I'm Jesse. See you next time on the same night time
and same night channel. Later. Bye.
Welcome to Norco College. 141 acres and 10,000 students. We're the newest community college in California, but what makes Norco College special are our faculty and our emerging technology programs. We have over 35 career and technical education programs designed with industry to prepare you for your career.
We have courses that focus on game arts, game audio, game programming, and all the disciplines that are there within.
Like I've worked at Blizzard Entertainment, I've worked on World of Warcraft, I've worked at Rockstar, I worked on GTA 4. Most of our faculty have had professional careers in the game industry, and we like to use that to our advantage and implement that into our students.
That combined with all the technology that we have here on campus, the same technology that's used out there in industry, Norco College positions itself as the center for games development here in the nation.
They give us a lot of insight into the industry and what it really takes to break through it and enter.
We put them to the test by having them work on a single game project collaboratively. So you have all of our programmers, all of our artists, and all of our audio engineers working together in the same room with the same goal of making a great game so that they can show it off as soon as they get out into industry.
And it really gives you a good idea as to how a team works, what your role will be in that team, and really focusing on that.
We try to give them as close as possible an approximation to a professional setting and try to make them really dangerous so that they can get in the industry and really just, take those jobs and, make a living doing what they love.
At Norco College, our primary focus is to create engaging learning environments with the latest emerging technologies.
I teach Engineering 21, beginning drafting, Engineering 22, which is our advanced drafting, which we basically concentrate on reverse engineering.
Trying to help the students troubleshoot what's happening with their stepping motor.
Basically, I'm taking this one course here to fulfill my certificate need as an engineering tech.
I've been fortunate enough to obtain a job at Fender Guitar in the drafting department.
I live in San Bernardino and I drive all the way out here because I like the program.
They could go into civil engineering, industrial engineering, architectural engineering. They can go into design fields, but the goal is to give them foundational skills to build upon.
That hands-on experience teaches them really what's necessary and needed in the workforce.
We've seen so much growth here in the music program. The talent pool is at the highest level it's ever been.
singer, and I feel like finding this program was my first step towards finding my passion, and now I feel like I found where I belong.
The commercial music program has given me hands-on experience to grow in the music industry.
I've learned so much from the seminars that we've had here. Like, we've had the music advisory panel, which was a Q&A with record executives and studio session players.
The Monk 1 class gave me the opportunity to collaborate and interact with fellow musicians who had the same goals that I did.
Since we've been teaching the Pro Tools class here, we've certified over 100 students in Pro Tools 101.
The commercial music program is designed to give students hands-on experience to develop the skills that they need in order to have a successful career in the music industry.
Once it's hands-on, they work in groups. We try to get them to where they can actually answer the questions, find it wherever they interpret the drawings and do such, and understand the basics for like your floor plans, your foundation plans.
The workload has really helped me to become a better drafter and planner through the hands-on experience that you get and just the way that you get involved with the teachers and the students.
Being an architect, it's very important to have the most innovative programs, and that's what Norco College has to offer.
If you need to use a computer or if you want a quiet place to study, we have out-of-class faculty assistants and student tutors to ensure that you complete your career and technical education degree, all of which transfer to four-year universities.
I teach business management and marketing at Norco College. One of the things that we think is really important is to take theory and apply it to real-life experience.
I teach business, introduction to business, and my specialty in entrepreneurship. I take it out of the textbook and put it into the actual workplace, from textbook theory to actually starting a business.
Right now we actually are working on a project where we have to create our own business and a business plan.
This class really helped a lot because he does have a lot of experience, so we've had a lot of hands-on advice from him.
Logistics management includes all those processes from the point of original production or raw material until we deliver product into the hands of a final consumer. So it includes warehousing, transportation, inventory control, and so forth. We're able to serve individuals that are looking for entry-level positions in the industry, but really where our focus is getting people into management positions and assisting people already in management positions to perform better within their functions.
At Norco, we work on the three things that business owners tell us that students need. One is the ability to work in teams, the second one is the ability to communicate both writing and oral, and the third one is the ability to make decisions.
Well, I think the reality of starting a business is different than just reading it. We teach them the basic skills of coming up with a product, a name, and then bringing it to a business plan, which every business needs. Without a plan, you plan to fail.
Here at Norco College, we take students of today and create successful business people for the future.
Students are learning skills that are directly applicable to their future career. They're going to learn first the fundamentals of programming logic, then they're going to learn object-oriented programming. That will lead to some advanced programming classes where they're going to learn things like data structures and game engine scripting.
We have a new program in mobile application development. Our students can now learn how to program and design new applications for cell phones, tablets, and other mobile devices.
Students are working in teams, they're learning to meet milestones and produce deliverables, and those are exactly the skills they need when they're going to be in the workforce. Norco College is a technology campus. We're committed to providing our students with the latest in hardware and software to train on, so when they enter the workforce, they're going to hit the ground running.
CNC programming, you use CNC code, which is all based on a three-axis movement on machines to make the machine move to different positions to cut out parts. The automotive industries, aviation industries, very much in demand for CNC programmers and CNC machinists.
A number of distribution and warehouses no longer just have forklifts and clipboards. They use robots and lasers and radio frequency identification tags and a lot of complicated systems, and we're looking for individuals like you to help run these machines.
If you're a person that likes to fix broken things, then supporting the supply chain companies is the thing for you.
I worked for production for 8 years, and I got a chance to go to school, and now I got a better job with better pay.
In the next 20 to 30 years, there's going to be massive growth for technicians who can work on automation that is far beyond their imagination today.
Yeah, in my 40 years in the maintenance field, I've only been out of work 2 weeks.
So you're going to get child development, you're going to get principles and practice, creative activities, and homeschool and community.
Well, being able to sit next to them and see how they cognitively process things. Each child is different, so we're able to sit down with each child and teach them where they're at.
The classes that I've taken have helped me to understand how the child's brain works.
Being in class with classmates that are substantially younger than me, I don't feel intimidated at all. I feel like I can share things with them that I've been through.
At Norco College, I've been able to implement the different activities I've learned through hands-on activities with the children to develop their social, emotional, cognitive, physical, and creative development.
The ultimate goal for Norco College Early Childhood Education is to prepare you to be a teacher. To that end, we give you an internship that gives you a chance to work directly with children, to implement everything we've taught you, and to really work out where your comfort level is, what age group you want to be with, the things that you love about it, and it gives you a chance to really see it in action.
Norco College primarily serves Eastvale, Norco, and Corona and surrounding communities. We have a beautiful campus with a lot of renovated buildings and a lot of great casual places just to hang out in between classes.
I love how Norco College has a really good place where we can socialize and everyone gets along.
They have the latest programs and the latest technology.
Being here is like really comforting, and all of the teachers are really nice too, and if you ever need guidance, they're always there for you.
I love Norco College because the campus is always so clean.
Norco College has the cleanest campus I've ever seen.
The professors here push me to do things that I never thought I would do or I was never willing to do here at Norco College.
So I'm sure you saw something that you liked. Well, Norco College is here to help turn your passion into a career. So log on to norcocollege.edu, apply, and I'll see you next term.
Step outside and look, see what's going on with you. You're taking this so wrong.